Dynasty, Coach CJ. Noon game, taking on Mississippi State this week, chat. And I ain't even gonna cap, we averaging about a good 60-something points. Actually, let's look at the team stats. I ain't played this joint in probably like a week or so. Let's look at the team stats, chat. In the whole shit, man. We averaging the most points, 62.8. Nasty word. We got a crazy amount of points. I ain't even gonna cap. Whistling almost there too, chat. Offensive total yards, we at the top of that shit. Yards per game, we at the top of that shit. It's all opposite stats, chat. We at the top of that shit, yards per play. We third in passing yards behind North Texas and Oregon State. First in passing yards per game. We got 10 more touchdowns than second place. SMU, Oregon State up there. North Texas is only got 22 passing touchdowns. They're having a rough season, it look like. Rushing, we third in rushing behind Air Force and Wyoming. Air Force is all they do is run over there. Rushing yards per game, we second behind Army. Come on now, you know that's all they do out there. We second. Well, no, we third for real. We can just get that shit back there. We for real, if I'm being honest, chat. First downs, dog walking everybody in first downs. First downs per game, dog walking them in that. Like, defense should be slight work, chat. Defensive points per game, points allowed, 40. Mississippi State, which is terrible. We nowhere near there. Yards, total yards allowed. Okay. Defense is looking. Hold it. Passing yards allowed. We allowed the fourth most, which is bad, chat. Bad. Passing yards allowed per game. Navy averaging the less. Rushing yards allowed. We fourth best rushing defense. Rushing yards per game. Yeah, like the fourth. Top 5 rushing defense. Got 34 sacks. Sacks per game, averaging 5. That's 2 more than the next. We got 8 fumbles. Sheesh, chat. Nowhere near there. Turnovers. Giveaways. Other than that, we're gonna jump into this Mississippi State game. 3-4 Mississippi State. They 2-3 in the conference. Mississippi State, I ain't even gonna cap, chat, because it's gonna get to a point. Because if I go undefeated this season, it's gonna be some real talks about me moving conferences to get back to that oomph. You know, I could win 3 straight. I could do that, or I could take my talent somewhere else. It really depends on how I'm feeling as a unit in the team.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah.
See the national champions from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
You got that all black unions. I really want to go to a school with multiple uniforms so I can get a little spiffy, a little drippy out there, you know.
As always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Get hit, boy.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return.
Last meeting, 40-17. We lost 18 times to these niggas. Done played these niggas 100 times.
We'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion,
good wrap up, Johnson.
with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Back to throw, it's Croman Hope.
Good save.
He will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. When you play at a place like Alabama,
But to be honest,
you have
it got to
live
be a
up to the
good
legacy,
team that's
the
worth it.
legacy of
If
the
anything,
Jonathan Allens, the
it got to be the
Deron
perfect
Hayes,
situation
the
for us.
Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on.
Good
and
shit.
on. Just elite level recruiting
Calhoun.
on the defensive line on the edge is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Alabama's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, they came out
Avery Johnson
firing. They were up to any challenge
leading
offered by
in the
the
Heisman
secondary.
polls
Any
and shit.
suggestions on how to prevent
Ryan,
that happening again this week,
Act
Dave?
there's that
It's
guy,
tough to
chat.
have
That ain't
great
even
of a
cat.
QB and that
Act there's that guy,
Got
chat.
some space.
Like I said, he's that guy.
They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going.
Good shit.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Find some fresh air.
Oh, my guy, Richard Young.
Rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quickly to the tight end. He finds enough room to get up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Mississippi State going up-tempo. To the air, it's Croman Hope. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
yes, sir.
right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Always a scary nigga with a gun. Remember that. When you're scared, you're gonna remember that. Them scary niggas gonna get off first, nigga. Nah, this is crazy.
That's all I'm saying with the whole Scooby-Doo thing, because I mean, like, Scooby-Doo be running in and shit, and next you know he's running back out because he's so scared.
Courage gonna lay some shit down.
He gets to the front door and be like, nah.
Courage gonna lay some shit down and say the things I do for love.
Courage might be a black dog, bruh.
He gonna knock your ass down for love.
I think Courage
This question is very disrespectful.
He might not kill the threat, but he's gonna let me know. Listen, this is how you kill him. All right, I just ordered some.
This is very disrespectful right here.
But my question is, does Courage use Muriel's wallet? Is he using his wallet?
It's not gonna be no house there for him to type anything. He gonna blow that shit away. What do you mean? Why would it be a house?
That's why I said. So I think there's an episode where Courage uses his computer even when the house is like broken down. Bro, we know Courage got Wi-Fi, bro.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
These people is disrespectful as hell. Time I put him up against Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my God!
Man downfield. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. The Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense.
I ain't even gonna try. We gonna put some pressure on this nigga, man.
2nd and goal coming up. Looking to throw again. Under fire. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the
Defense gotta
coverage
tighten
unit
up.
to get down there and make the stop.
Our passing shit, we gotta get better with that. Pass defense.
Drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The inside handoff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it
Richard
back to
Young,
the line of scrimmage.
Jr. probably went to the NFL this
Didn't
season.
get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach.
Act dead to the part, Miss Chat.
Play.
Fuck these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas, man.
He got loose. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know,
There's really no
oftentimes in
answer
college
for us,
football,
Shaq.
the best
There's no
offenses
answer
are the
for
ones
us.
that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough
Good
guys
D.
to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite no...
OP. So y'all.
And I'm not gonna lie, like he automatically fits prep time into every encounter because he be getting his ass kicked and then he goes right back to the computer. He's the prep time king. Like now I'm thinking about it, he might be up there with the greats as far as prep time.
So y'all think Crypto's not gonna?
It ain't no round 3. It's over at round 2. He gonna lose the first one. He gonna come back after he hit that computer, nigga, and he gonna level you, nigga.
So he can't get vaporized. He can't get turned inside out. He can't get reality warp. Like he's immune to everything. And then he has a computer on top of that.
And he can turn into different monsters. Don't forget when he's describing things, he's actually turning into the monster he's describing. So he has transformation.
He's a shapeshifter. That's crazy.
Don't forget, it's crazy. Wait, but the nigga doesn't die though. He gets burned. All kind of shit. Like, so
He was giving up some size. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll take the deep shot.
Oh my fucking God, Chad.
Space it. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride.
Hold on, wait, Ty, are you saying that Crypto?
look, Ben 10, look, type features. Look at this.
Yeah, I feel you, but you saying that Crypto is gonna allow Courage to go to the computer and type up how to beat Crypto?
He's not gonna know what's happening here.
It's not allowed.
What you mean?
Even if they go into a physical altercation, Courage can't be destroyed. So he's gonna come back with that big ass plus shaped band-aid on his head and get on the computer and serve Crypto, nigga.
So you don't think it's a scene or a moment where Crypto will blow up the whole house or the whole planet? You don't think it's something like that?
Nope. Why would Crypto blow up the whole planet where that is owner lives?
He's actually a hero. He's hero coded. So I mean,
Why
he evil now?
I mean,
like check because we be saying this shit wrong. It's not invulnerability. It's durability through Toon Force. That's what Courage has.
and Crypto also has Toon Force if we go enough cartoons too.
But durability would have to insist that there's some breaking point. Again, we've never seen this dog be broken. It's not about being broken. He has durability to Toon Force. Invulnerability means Courage doesn't get hurt. We've seen Courage get hurt.
but how is he hurt and still?
Guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride.
14-14, chat.
I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one.
Oh, come on, Adams.
They got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it
go,
past the
Richard.
first down marker and still running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive
We gonna
rolling
kick the ball
there
on the
out to
ground.
the 35. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotion.
Rush
Oh.
coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Makes the
Good
quick
shit.
grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Coleman Hope. Setting up the screen. He did not make it a stop.
Thank you. Happy holidays. I'm not gonna lie, but even if there was a handicap match with Superman and Crypto versus Courage, I think Courage can still hold his own. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Superman can be killed. Courage cannot be killed. We've never seen Courage die. We've never heard. We've heard of Superman dying. We've heard of his vulnerabilities. We know these things exist. You can't find any kind of way he died, even if you look this up on Courage.
Also, without the sun, Superman, like without the sun, after a certain amount of time, without being exposed to it, he literally gets weaker,
Right, bro was a
comes
plant.
closer to human.
The nigga's a plant, bro.
Nigga goes through photosynthesis.
That's what I'm saying. He can't break down, he can't convert his sugars without the sun.
Convert his sugars.
Superman is diabetic.
Nigga called him sweet.
Yeah, no, Superman ain't got no insulin. Yeah,
Nigga's a type 3.
yeah, type 3. Hey, no, hey, that'd be funny as hell though. Come to find out that a fucking, what you call it?
All on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
Number 88 on to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room, it's Young. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Johnson. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Alabama on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete.
Good
Gets
catch,
it
boy.
inside the 5, down to the 4.
Fourth down soldier set.
Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but...
And they will score! Touchdown, Bama! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking downfield on first down.
Good wrap up, Johnson.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Makes it past.
Good hit.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Back to throw, it's Croman home. Finds his man, it's Williams. And a big-time grab there, knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Good shit, Morgan.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up, run over him, foot breaks into the open.
Oh, Richard. Fuck.
After gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. They'll ride the hot hand. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Grab near the marker is Fleming. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Johnson wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle.
Good catch, Ryan.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score.
Good catch.
Touchdown.
Dorian Fleeing.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
28-14, chat.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air, it's Croman Hope. And
good hit, Morgan.
Play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry.
Good wrap up. Punt that fucking ball,
just
man.
across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Pulls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hale. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are...
Good pass, Avery Johnson. From Kansas, nigga. Stop playing with this nigga, man. Good dot.
Into the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country
35-14, man.
because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give on the option.
Good shit.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
There he goes. Slips one guy. Now he's loose. mark it at the 38 and the running game doing work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Harmon. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Had to throw it before.
Good hit.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground.
Good wrap up.
That is a big win for
Johnson in
this
the backfield.
defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him.
Good hit.
The defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play.
Oh my.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half, we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
35, Mississippi State, 21.
Coming out with it, it's Hampton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Johnson looking to throw. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Alabama pushing the tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got...
This conversation was strictly off bias.
Nah, it's off of facts.
It's not all facts, bro. Crypto is not gonna allow that nigga to go to no computer, bro. He gonna blow that shit to smithereens.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control.
He's
Already
not
over
moving at no
200
light
yards
speed,
in the
bro.
first
He's
half.
not moving
Yeah,
at no
they're
light
being
speed, bro.
aggressive
That's cat.
offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
No, he's not gonna know to immediately target the computer. He's gonna know that he's got to blow the house down when Kurz runs into the house. Yeah.
You understand, like, if Curry even feels like he's trying to
Finds his back in the middle. Didn't
Damn,
pick
Cat,
up
that's
a
what
lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're
Niggas
dealing
suck.
with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that
Fuck.
one is picked off in the end zone. And they get the takeaway.
That's on
and
me,
prevent
Chad.
points
Fuck.
from going up just before the end of the half. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here.
Running at
Time to go to
halftime.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
35-21.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals.
Number 18, set to advance on the play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Oh, Cole Adams to the apartment set.
Oh, what vision.
To the apartment set.
And there he goes.
Fuck.
They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Good shit. Mr. Young for the tutty, chat.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle.
Good hit.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harmon. They got him free for a big gainer down.
Where in the show has that show?
Mississippi State right back to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Using his legs.
Oh my God, Chad.
Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh my, bro.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh my God, Hampton.
Able to find
Fuck.
enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to turning it on.
Good
and
shit,
he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Yeah, banged up later on into the
season.
season,
The
Chad.
officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right back to the well.
Oh, at to the apartments. At to the apartments.
At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the
Big play, man.
And
That nigga act is fucking nasty, Chad.
What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
49-28, Chad.
Now, defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse,
Oh my, good catch. Johnson to the palm edge.
Defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback,
Bring that belt
you've got
out,
to give
Chad.
your receiver an opportunity
Bring
to
that
make a
fucking
play.
belt
You
out.
got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the move.
Run that nigga over.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie.
Richard Young, 3
This is a
rushing
guy that put a
touchdowns
lot
this
of
game,
pressure
Chad.
on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout
Like
year.
150
He had
something
all
yards.
the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good.
56, Mississippi State, 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Rolling the dice to bring it
Adam
out.
putting that foul on niggas, man. He should have. Adam really should have run that shit to the power niggas, bro.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grab behind the line. It's Perry.
Good shit.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
56-28, Chad.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the
Give me
left
that!
side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right
Bring that
into
fucking
the
belt out,
coverage.
man.
He managed to
Sad, that
few
nigga
yards
nasty,
on that
Chad.
return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Bring that fucking belt out, man.
The Tide
Boy, Keon
offense
Senior.
rolls onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the...
Ryan!
Got it inside
Good
the
catch,
15.
boy!
And he ran away.
Good
from
catch,
the
boy.
defense to take it in. Touchdown, Alabama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Avery Johnson
And
with
they
a fucking
did
dot,
tack on
Chad.
that extra point without any adventure. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. Don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We've got to stop turning the football over.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up
Good wrap
through
up.
the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their
in the
heels.
backfield, Chad.
So you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
That's our last drive for my first team reps.
He'll take it on the return. He's going to get
Fuck!
He did a great job finding room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes that Alabama offense. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the middle.
Fuck.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Williams. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Clark.
Good hit. Collins in the backfield.
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to
63-28.
Guys, here
Really
comes
looking like slight work, chat.
Offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. That's caught.
Hampton.
It's Hampton. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Just keep swinging it. Looking down the middle.
Good catch, Hampton.
An open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good boy, good spin move, boy.
At the 4-yard line after that run. Alabama quickly back to the line. A first down run in the red zone.
That's on me.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Trying play action. Under fire. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national
Texas A&M
rankings.
still first. Big 12. USC doing a big one. Pac-12. Spreading up the conferences, Shaq.
Or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away.
Ty's bullshit. I don't know what Ty got going on, man.
And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up
good hit.
Plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first
good
play.
Defense.
You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
No. Just go
You
ahead
gotta
and go
love
for
a
crypto.
defense
We
that
already
just
told
is
you the
flying
decision.
around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Sutton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Good D.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield.
Oh, Hampton.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Power football with the run. Oh, he's just running ahead. An explosive
Big body.
run
What's
in the
talking about?
running
Hey,
game as he's
run
got
that
the
little ass
first
nigga
down.
over, man.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quick step and go.
Touchdown, Ty.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left. There he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northern Illinois. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys,
how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Another sack. This quarterback, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The ball is out behind the line.
Fuck.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? To the air, it's Sutton.
Good D.
The grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Damn it.
Mississippi State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On the move, it's Riley. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. There he goes.
Stiff arm.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play.
Man up, Mo. Let's go.
Touchdown, Bama. Made the grab and then did the rest.
That's the Ty Simpson I know, man.
On the board. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Wants to throw. It's Sutton. Here's the pressure. He'll
Good
pull it
hit,
down.
boy.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. grabbed behind the line. It's ball.
Good hit. Woo!
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming.
Good hit.
Bring him down for the sack.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time, the linebacker.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
The amount of passing yards this nigga got this game.
They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, to the ball mix. Hampton.
He's got an alley. Wide open.
Total fuck niggas stay humble, chat.
They won't get him in.
Tell them fuck niggas to stay humble, chat.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Glover.
Good.
And the ball's deep in his own territory. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Dropping back, it's Sutton.
Good hit,
Feeling
Collins.
the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side.
Give me
And
that.
that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. The give to the tailback. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Dubs in the chat, 87-49 chat.
You know what's great about
Up by
rivalry
damn near
games?
40
Each
points,
side hates
38,
every
some such
wretched
shit,
breath
but
the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.
dog walks the dog walk, chat.
Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you
Battle
win,
for Highway 82,
oh,
man.
is that sweet.
Belt the
It's
ass.
glorious. to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business.
All right, let's see where we advancing at. Next week, we're taking on LSU, if I can remember correctly. It was ranked 21 before this week, before we simmed. We lost Trent Torrance to Florida. We up to rank number 1 again, chat. Texas A&M must have lost. Yo, they lost, chat. We 8-0. Only 3 undefeated teams left. Us, Michigan, and USC. David Johnson didn't go nowhere. Award watch list. Player of the year, Avery Johnson. Okay. How am I not the hit? How am I not, bro? This literally made no fucking sense, chat. 2 years in a row, I've been robbed. Davey O'Brien. We ain't running for it. Damn, we all over that. Damn, we all over that. Damn, we all over that. Damn. Our backup running back is lead. Bro, come on, bro. Like, is niggas not entertained? He must got hella touchdowns. 6 rushing touchdowns. Both of my running backs in the top 3, bro, competing. Ryan Williams, that guy. Best defensive lineman. Colin Simons. Beeman. Collins. Avery Johnson, senior quarterback. Senior quarterback of the year. USC, Collins. Simmons. Smith, Keeley. Outland. Yo. By what? I mean, I know what's gonna happen. I don't know. Y'all just going all hypotheticals of crypto being nice, man. Until then, chat, we gonna get in the next video. 10 piece.